Yo, what up, what up, what up? Happy Friday, everyone. Hopefully, sorry I'm echoing. Alright, sorry for this. Hopefully, you had a great week. Happy Friday. And we finally hit affiliate, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty psyched about it. Thank you all for supporting and watching my channel. So, what a better way to celebrate this occasion by doing something I promised you guys a long, long time ago. And it finally happened. It finally happened. So, I'm not really happy about having to share all my secrets, but I think you guys deserve it. I think you guys deserve it. So, today we're gonna talk about Super Mario Party Jamboree tips and tricks. Now, if any of you have watched me before or played a game with me, you all know I dominate the mini games. I usually win the match, and even if I don't, I'm dominating the mini games. A lot of my friends actually don't really want to play with me anymore because they're just tired of me winning every single mini game every single time. So, the first thing I want to say is if anyone in here is even a bit like me, it would just say, it would just ask, like, why of all people should we listen to you specifically? What make you think you know best? So, if any of you guys have seen my photo on Discord, I used to be the ranked 67 in the whole world in Mario Jamboree, and I want to show you a little something in here. Right, you all can see that I've spent almost 12,000 hours. 1200? Yeah, 1200, like 1200 hours playing Jamboree specifically. Okay, you can all see, like, I don't play a lot of other games. I did play Mario Party Superstar for like 120, but my main game is Jamboree. I love it. I love the mini games. I love everything, every single thing about it. So let's get into it. Well, what we're gonna do basically, I'm gonna go through every single mini game, and I'm gonna share my secrets about just winning it all. Oh, wait. Actually, before we set off, there's another thing I want to tell you all. Because winning the mini games is even before you get to the mini games themselves. And obviously, what I want to talk about is your character select. Alright, so not a lot of people thinks about that when they start playing. They just picks their favorite character or someone who looks cool or whatever. Hey Steph, what up? How are you doing? Yeah, so good having you here. I'm so happy you're here, Steph. How are your weekend been? I've seen you on Liza's stream earlier, right? Okay, so the character select. I would recommend picking someone who has a small size, like Boo, Bowser Jr., Spike, Ninja maybe, Monty Mole, Koopa Troopa, Shy Guy, Goomba, someone like that. The small ones like Toad or Toadette. Yes, hell yeah, I remember, Steph. Thank you for being here. Let me know if there's anything specific you can see, because I just made affiliate, so I'm so psyched. And I messed a little with the emotes and stuff, so if you see anything cool or anything not working properly, please let me know. So, for example, I could pick Bowser or DK. The only problem with it is there's a lot of mini games that you can't really see your exact position. Congrats on affiliate. Oh, thank you so much, Steph. I really appreciate it. So you can't really see your position when you're playing with a big character like Bowser or DK or let me see, Waluigi is just weird. I don't know. Some people manage to play with him. I think it's so weird, him specifically. So I wouldn't recommend picking Bowser or DK specifically. I would recommend going for a smaller character, one of these characters, or someone, you know, with a decent size like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi. That should be definitely fine. So that's the first thing. I always play as Boo. As you all can see, Boo is my main, Boo is my favorite. So that's the first thing you need to consider when playing the minigames. By the way, Steph, if you want, you can join us. You can join us by testing all the minigames if you're down. I would be down. Alright. Let's see. Steph will answer pretty shortly if she wants to get in. And if not, we're just no thank you, but thank you. Thank you, Steph. Alright. That's it. I'm gonna share all my secrets. Oh no. That's it. Now everyone will be able to beat me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's do this thing. By the way, the fact that I'm telling y'all the tips and tricks doesn't mean I'm gonna win every single match. I probably will win most of them because that's usually what happens, but I just like to be transparent. So the first one in here is Lumber Tumble. So this is one of the mini games that I've talked about. Like in here, it's pretty hard to win it if you have Bowser or DK. So the first thing I want to know, a lot of people, I want you to know, a lot of people just stand right here when it starts. What you can do is just push him off. If they stand like this, you can just push him off. Honestly, this specific minigame, except from like seeing where all the roads leads, I would also recommend staying as far as you can from other people, right? Because they can also push you off when you don't even pay attention. But you see, they all went there. I just went to the other side. Always notice if the shy guys are coming at you or going backwards, and see the road, because not all roads leads to Rome, as they say. Right? Some are broken, and that's it. It just control it, you know. I'm sorry, but there's not actually a really big thing you should know about this specific minigame in particular. Just go ahead, just go fast, and win it. Alright, so that's the first one. And we won it. Big top quiz. Alright. Oh, by the way, I'm not gonna do any motion minigames. So if anyone was expecting motion minigames, I'm really sorry. And the reason I'm not gonna do any motion minigames is because motion just sucks on Jamboree. And I'm sorry for all the motion lovers out there, but on Jamboree it sucks. You only have like 8 or something like that of motion minigames. They all basically suck. They all are basically the same minigame except from the Shadow Scuttle one, which you could actually steer the Joy-Con, which is pretty cool. I like it. But all the other ones are just do like that with the remote, get crazy, and that's it. That's just how you win. And the most, even the most important thing is when you play a match with motion on, you get like maybe 3 motion mini games if you're lucky out of a round of 20. Alright, so no, motion sucks on Jamboree. If you want to enjoy motion, I would recommend playing Super Mario Party, who has great motion features. Alright, so we have big top quiz right here. So basically what everyone will think is, alright, that's a quiz game, right? It's a quiz game. There's nothing much to it, but there actually is, and I want to explain. Alright, there is a lot of methods that I use those are basically memory methods, yes, but I use it personally to win this minigame. So how do I do it? When you play it a lot, like me, alright, you already know what the question is gonna be. For example, the first one, I always know that they're gonna ask if there were like fewer or more. So I've seen like 2 of the floaty ones and a little spike. And not spike, like the hedgehog, right? 2 of them has wing and 1 of them is just a regular hedgehog. Now, the reason that I stopped the minigame right now is because when they're asking you the question, what I want you to do, I don't want you just waiting there for the answer to pop out, because you already know what's the question gonna be. Now the next level is you already take your joystick and you place it down. That way, when the answers pop out, you can be the first one to get to it because you weren't waiting. You were just going at it. Now sometimes it won't work at your advantage because the best answer will be the furthest away from you. But most of the time it will work perfectly. So we have 1 hedgehog and 2 of the hedgehog with the wings. I forgot their names. It doesn't even matter, right? So I'm gonna take my joystick, fewer of, and the hedgehog. Alright? Now as you all can see, all of these are master CPU. And they were so far behind. Alright, now the next question usually is which wasn't there. Most of the time, the second question will be which wasn't there. Although it can also be I'm sorry for that. Just give me a sec. So, on the second round, it can also be the which one of the toads has it question, right? But besides of learning the questions, you are also memorizing the answers. All right, so for example, you know what, let's see the demonstration, and then I'll keep talking about it. Alright, so we have like that little spike, that one, and the bomb. Alright, now the bomb goes to the right with the pink toad. Why am I telling you all this? Because usually when the bomb appears, it's either the bomb or I forgot the other version of it, but there's another. Oh, or no, I forgot. Never mind. Now, usually when the bomb appears, the question will be which wasn't there, and then they will show you 2 bombs. Right? One will be to the correct side, and the other one will direct to the other side. That's when it gets confusing. But if you already know the answer for it, so you were already focused on the bomb that goes to the right. All right, let's see if it worked right now, because I wasn't really focused about anything except from the bomb. Yep, it was a nabbit because we got a bomb, right? We had the bomb and we had the the what's his face. So right now we didn't get the version of another bomb, but it was still pretty easy because we already knew they were gonna ask about which wasn't there, which made things a lot easier for us. And of course, as I explained earlier, I already took the joystick and I aimed my my icon downwards, so I would save time getting to the correct answer. And we got in first. We're great. Alright, now we're eliminating the 2 first question, and now we already know that the next question is gonna be which one, like the, oh come on, what's going on with me? I'm forgetting. And now they're gonna ask us like the toad that waves at us, what kind of icon does he has, what kind of character does he has. We already know that, and it will make things a lot easier for us. So let's see. What I personally like to do is just think about two of them. I don't need the third one because I know that the blue toad, right? He has a Koopa Troopa with wings to the left, and I know that the I got confused. Wait. All right, yeah. Which one is it? Yeah, I got so confused. All right, so the blue has the Koopa Troopa wings to the left, and the yellow, I think, and the pink one has the Koopa Troopa to the right. So those are the only two I need to remember. And if I know it's not either one of them, it's probably gonna be the third option, right? It's just elimination. You all know that. So the blue is for the left, and the pink is to the right. So this one has no wings to it, which made it a lot easier to me to just get it so quick. I got a perfect score. Those are my methods personally. Now obviously people are better than the master CPUs, right? But I still win against people usually. Don't worry about it. Camera ready. Alright, honestly, I have nothing to give you about this minigame. I think that minigame is absolute trash. I hate it because it's so fucking stupid. It's like, I have no actual problem with the minigame itself. My only problem with it, it's just the measurement system always seems so random. You can get like a really good picture, but somehow you get 20 points for it, and it drives me crazy. I honestly have no idea what to tell you. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of the we got the third over there, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we're not doing this one. I'm sorry, I hate this one so bad. I have nothing to give, so we'll just skip that one, right? Carousel. Alright, so Carousel, I actually got a lot of requests explaining how do I play this one so good. And I will explain it. I will explain it. Now, the first mistake that everybody, not everyone, but I see a lot of people do when they start a minigame, they just start rushing over. They just started running, and eventually what happens is, of course, they'll just get electrocuted because they haven't been paying attention, and that's it. Basically, they ran too fast. But there is a reason to it, alright? So, first of all, there is no pressure to just start and run all the way at the beginning, right? Like, for example, when I play, I start off like that because I have time, I have no reason to fear, alright? I have time, I can take all the time in the world and still get there because it still goes slowly. But in about 10 seconds or so, if you pay attention real closely, the music is gonna change. And the music will have a better rhythm, a faster rhythm. Alright? There, you hear that? And then, just then, that's the moment you need to start running. Alright? And of course, you should just avoid all the boos, see where the carousel goes so you can jump. But it's really important, if you get really far, you should use your advantage and jump on top of people, because if you both get stuck at the exact same place and the carousel keeps turning, the only thing that will save you is if you'll jump on someone and get to the other end. That's what you should do, and I win almost every single match. When I play carousel, I love it. So the first one is, don't go too fast at the beginning and pay attention to the carousel, alright? The second is pay close attention to the music rhythm changing. When it goes fast, you go fast, not before that happens. And the third thing is, if you got pretty far and you have like 10 or 5 or 2 seconds left, jump on other people. You have to. I know it feels mean, but that's the game. Okay? That's the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm sorry. That's how I roll. That's how I win. So you jump on other people that could get you to the other edge, and they won't be able to pass you because they can't jump on your back. Alright, let's see what do we have next. Snag the flags. Alright, so I'm actually not that good at this specific minigame, but I do have a little tip to give y'all. Alright. So, my tip for this one, alright, is... Wait, I'm gonna stop it. Did you see it? All the way at the beginning. Most people skip it. I personally skip it on purpose, alright? But at the beginning of this minigame, you get to see the map. You get to see the whole globe and where all the flags are located. Pay close attention to it before you start running and looking. That's the first thing I'm gonna give you. Now, the second tip is that I will forget. Just give me a second. My dog is just barking all the way over there. All right, now the second tip I want to give you is from a mistake that I've done plenty of times. A lot of times I was trying to get some flags and I've seen other flags around, and then I was just, all right, you know what, I'll get other flags and then I'll come back to it because I already know where it is. No, that's obviously a huge mistake. Don't leave anything. If you see the flags, you should snag them first. Obviously, that's the minigame. And so after you saw the map with all the flag locations, run over and head first to the ones who had 3 flags with it. Alright, so I'm not that good in it, and let's see how we're gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna win it, but we sure as hell gonna try. Never give up. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed, ain't I? Fuck. Hey, where the hell are those things? What the fuck? Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna give up because seriously, what the actual fuck? So obviously right now I wasn't really focused in the map or getting first to it like I told you before, because I was pretty focused in explaining it, so I didn't pay close attention. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm not that good in this minigame, but those are my tips for you. Wait, what's happening? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, sandwich. Alright, so I have a great tip for you all for this minigame. So now, let's do this.
Start.
Alright, so basically in here we're gonna avoid all the sandwiches dropping down, right? But what I personally like to do is that I like to go to this spot, alright? All of these lines. Why? Why specifically this one and not the ones in the middle or in the other edge or whatever? Doesn't even matter, alright? Why do I like to be in here? Because when all the sandwich drops, you can't actually see the other side, because the sandwich that drops can prevent you from seeing the other side. But if you stay exactly in this row over here in this line, you can see everything. You can see every single thing. You saw how I managed to dodge that, which was pretty crazy. It was because I could see the whole thing. But if you go to the other side, the sandwich will block your view and you will be crushed. Now, מה? ניצחתי, מה יש לך? מה איך? הסברתי, את לא מקשיבה לה? נכון. Another thing I want to tell you all, if you noticed in the sandwich minigame itself, you don't have to jump just a single sandwich every time. Alright, you can jump like 2 of them if it's pretty far, but you can get to it, so you can use it. It could be dangerous and it could be risky, but sometimes it's worth it. And the last thing I'm using a lot, GG. Oh, thank you, Nicole. So the last thing I'm gonna tell you about this one is when people come to your spot, your line that I just recommended staying in, and other people just try to take your spot, do not leave the spot. There's no way they will leave the spot. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just jump on top of their heads, and that's it. You don't move, you just stay there. And why would you want to do that specifically? Because when you jump on their heads, there's a shadow beneath. There's a shadow beneath, and they can get confused between your shadow and the sandwich shadow, and they will freak out and leave it. They'll move, and you could keep your strategic spot. GG's, Copper. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you, Copper. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream so far. Alright, so let's keep it going. Next on our list is Hot Cross Block. Alright, I personally don't like this that much. Usually my girlfriend wins it, if I'm being honest. I don't like this minigame at all. Although, so when we play this one, what I would recommend, now I'll probably won't get to it, but I'll try. I would recommend going for this that I just chose. Why would I want this specifically? So right now, all the other blocks were smaller, so obviously I wanted that one, but that's not actually the reason. The real reason is if I'm getting this line, afterwards I have plenty more option. Now it's all open to me. I can go up, I can go in the middle, I can go down. Now I see Yoshi has only a choice down, so I would want to go up, I guess. And it worked! Great. So now Montimo is going in the middle, Yoshi is going down, so I want to do something that goes up, but I don't have anything that goes up, so I'm forced to choose that one, I guess. Alright, it worked. Alright, this is way too big, I do not want that. Middle. I'm gonna take that. This one is super weird. Yeah, actually this one specifically, I've noticed people don't pick that shape. Alright, the shape is like super weird, and it doesn't seem to be worth it, because what the hell is that? I want to pass by. So I usually pick it and get it. So just pay attention to like weird shapes and use them. Let's see, Montimo is from the middle. Yeah, anything could fit anyone. I don't know. Let's take that one, I guess. Alright, it didn't work this time, but what can we do? Alright, now Yoshi gets back to coming from the middle. Yoshi and Montimo. It's all about elimination. And Peach can do whatever the hell she wants. I can't go up, so I have to do this one, I think. Yep. So Yoshi is about to win because, like I said, this minigame fucking sucks. But we're okay. Yeah, you're not having that, Yoshi. Nuh-uh. Oh, that's another smart thing you should do. Like, besides of just thinking about how I can win, when you're all so close to the end of it, don't think about how I win. Because right now I had no blocks that I could use to get to the other side. So what I did, I specifically blocked Yoshi. Because I saw he was in the middle, and the only thing he could have chosen is that block. So I didn't let him have it, because if he would have it, he would have won. Alright, so don't just think about, okay, how am I getting to the other side? Think about how the others can't get to the other side. Alright, yeah, I'm not winning this, but alright, he still has only the middle. He has two options for getting it. Peach doesn't have that. Let's do this, I think. Alright, I blocked him. Nice. Yeah, you're not getting this, Yoshi. I don't care. Not happening, bro. Nope. Until I'll get something that is Oh no. Should I do it? I'm afraid he's gonna pick the large one. Of course he didn't pick the large one. Why would he? Alright. So like I said, I don't really like that minigame, but still got in second against the master CPU. I think I gave some pretty good and decent tips that you all can use. Let's head off to the next one. Hopefully it will be something I like. Alright, light wave battle. Yes, I like this one. So, in light wave battle, there are some strategies to it. For example, I see a lot of people just try to jump and avoid all the other lights. I personally don't like this method because I know how to get rid of people like this in light wave battle. So my recommended strategy will have to be, first of all, you know what, I'm gonna die in here on practice on purpose just so I could show y'all. So first of all, I like going like fast and hard, alright? Going for the offense, not waiting for the defense. First of all, mash it as hard as you can, alright? That's what I would recommend. Of course, in between, try avoiding. Now, oh, I wanted to pause it.
Start.
Now, if you've noticed, there's plenty of times that the light comes to you and you just ground pounded. You just ended ground pounding and making your light. What I'll do specifically is I'll do it again. I'll ground pound again, and the ground pound will be fast enough to avoid theirs and get another. So we're starting aggressively, having no mercy for anyone. But what do we do? Alright, that was super easy, as you all saw. Being aggressive, attack, don't afraid of anyone else. But what should we do when someone acts like I've said before and is just dodging all your waves? Because he could definitely do that. So what would we want to do?
Start.
Oh wait, it doesn't give me the practice? I wanted to go to the practice, not do another one. Alright, so let's say that when we are dealing with a defensive player on light wave battle, what we want to do is we want to take one light fast, alright? Fast. Now you know what? The first one, it should be slow. Now, how do we do a small wave? No, not a slow. Yeah, a slow wave. I'm sorry, a slow wave. So we're jumping, but we're not ground pounding until we're getting to the end of it. You see, then the wave is a lot slower. But that's not the only thing. Alright, so you're doing the slow one. And then you start ground pounding again and again and again. Fast ones. What happens is the light waves, alright, the slow ones and the fast ones, just covering all their space, and they can't avoid it anymore, and they just instantly die. I'm gonna do it another time just for fun, because I actually like this minigame, thank God. I'm gonna dodge, alright. One hit's not that bad. Oh, I might lose it actually. Alright, let's go. GG's, y'all. Yeah, so those are basically my tips for this minigame. Let's go. Oh, there are plenty. This video is gonna be long as hell, isn't it? Swamp the difference. Alright, alright. Honey, are you ready for this? I'm gonna share a secret with you. Swamp the difference. Alright, so the first and probably the most important tip I'm gonna give about this minigame. Hold on, I really have to drink because I've been talking for like half an hour straight, 40 minutes. So I'll have to drink a bit, sorry. Damn. מה זה, אני מרגיש כאילו אני נותן פה הרצאה. נכון? אני מורה טוב. לא? Alright. So, the first and most important thing I'm gonna say about this minigame and all the quizzes minigame in general. It could be Twamp the Difference, it could be Big Top Quiz, not really relevant, but it will be Twamp the Difference, it will be Wario's minigame, and yeah, that's it. Basically, Twamp the Difference and Wario's minigame. The first and most important thing is get to know with the buttons. Alright, so that way, even before the answer shows up, like we did in Big Top Quiz, even before the answer shows up, you already know what's the button you should you should press, right? You see the picture and you already press it. You don't have to wait for the image to pop out about which button you should use because you already know all the buttons. For example, you know that the right button is always the further to the right. The option that is furthest to the right is the right button. You already know that. So when you see it, you immediately press it. And that's what makes the difference between me and other people who plays that one and answer pretty fast, but they can't really match me answering it because I already know what I'm gonna press. Right, so that's the first and most important part. So, alright, it's a quiz, alright, we have the 3 ones, we have an apple, and the other one is another apple. So, like I told you, I managed to press that one super fast because I already knew that the middle one is the X button. Next. Alright, we got 3 bananas and 4 bananas. Now, what I specifically like to do is when I see these options, right, I like to tell myself in my head, alright, if it's gonna be 4 bananas, I'm gonna press right here. If it's gonna be 3 bananas, I'm gonna press right here. And then when I'm seeing the result, I'm just pressing it super quick. Now, on the 3rd or 4th round, there will be something different from all the other rounds. And this is a huge secret. It's really funny because a lot of people likes gambling on this minigame. They have no patience for it. And alright, I'm winning. But what I do, sometimes I answer before the time. And the only reason for it is you could actually know. So on round 3 or 4, you will see 3 options, right? So right now we have an orange. We have another orange, and it will show us an apple. That's it. That's exactly what I was talking about. Usually it doesn't do it that way, but it doesn't matter. So that demonstration wasn't good for it. But on the 3rd or 4th round, you are always gonna get, you're gonna be able to see a first thing, which will be banana, apple, doesn't even matter. Then 2 other things, which are the same, like the banana or orange. And then you immediately know that the option that is left is gonna be something else. It's gonna be like grapes or something. It won't be the banana. If you really could understand what I've said. I'm sorry if I got you all confused. It was pretty complicated, but you're getting 3 options that you already know are the same. They're gonna be the same. But the 4th option is not gonna be the same, so you should immediately click that even before you get to see it. So let's go ahead.
Round 4.
4th round. I don't think it's gonna be this case this time. Yeah, it's gonna be like the big and small grapes. Alright. So we got small one, a big one, and another big one, which means it's the small one. Alright, I won. Damn, he was fast.
Final round.
Oh, I didn't win yet. Shit. I thought it was over. Damn. 3 bananas. 3 bananas. It's either that one or that one. It's that one! Hell no, Montimo. I'm winning this. We're not gonna let some master CPU bully us, dog. No way. GG. Alright. Let's keep it going. Cold Front. Oh, I love Cold Front. Well played. Thank you, honey. Alright, so about Cold Front. I really like Cold Front, and I usually win this one as well. What I want to say about Cold Front, what I want to tell you about this one specifically is when you play it as much as I did, you already know what's going to be. There are just two different variations of those typhoons. It usually starts in here, down there, and you already know exactly what the whole thing is gonna be. Exactly with the quiz, you already know, so you're coming to it a lot more prepared. Now, that's the first thing. The other thing is they usually come back and forth, right? So if they came that way, most of the time they'll go back the other way around. I'm sorry, I was stuck with this. I wasn't paying attention. But that was a great demonstration of something. Alright, we got a great demonstration of something else. When you get pushed by the typhoons, don't give up. Don't just say, alright, that's it, I got pushed, I'm done. No, fight it. Fight it, because as you've seen just now, you can actually resist the typhoon's winds. Not every single time, and it really depends of how close are you to the edge. But resist it and you might survive. Remember, first thing, know your roots, know the variations of this minigame, and then you would dominate it for sure. Second thing, remember they usually go back and forth. So if you had the 2 in the right and you went to the left side, now it's coming from the left side, so you want to go to the right side, back to the right side. And the third tip is resist the wind. Don't give up if you got knocked over or pushed or anything. Keep resisting it and you might actually still survive it. Alright, let's go to the next one. At Hot Up. Honestly, I'm not sure if I have like a specific tip to give you all about this minigame, but I might. Alright, so we go here. A lot of people just likes to go right ahead and jump. I don't actually see a reason for it. Like, there's no pressure at the beginning. What you basically want to do is jump and avoid those lava monsters by looking on their faces direction. Alright, you can see their faces direction. That means that's the direction they're gonna keep going to, which means, alright, and now that's it. That's the little tip and the little trick that I could give you. You should be able to identify those gaps, those little gaps in between, because when they're coming at you like this, like 2 or 3 of them, you don't really have space to dodge them all. But you should recognize this little gap in between and go right through there, and then you could pass safely. And of course, just time your jumping, keep running around. There's not much to it. The only thing is avoiding when you're almost trapped. Recognize that small gap and don't be afraid, don't be scared to go through it. Just go ahead with it, you'll probably be fine. If not, you just need some more practice, that's all. As you can see so far, I won almost every single minigame. Alright, domination. Alright, now that's a great one. So I'm not gonna demonstrate, unfortunately, and the reason is I'm not gonna demonstrate the actual minigame is because it really depends of how bad do you want to win this minigame. I specifically gave up on winning this mini game a long time ago. Although I usually win, my high score is pretty decent. My high score is 119. And I've seen people do a lot better than it, but it's not that simple. So right now I'm just using my Pro controller to do it. I'm meshing it super fast, super hard, and that's why I have 3 broken controllers already. But if you actually want to domination, what you want to do is this thing. Thank God I have another switch so I could show y'all. You're gonna take your console, right? Even if you have it docked, get it out of the dock. Hold your console like that on the table and something, and what you want to do is not actually mesh the button. What you want to do is actually swipe it that way. Alright, you just take your finger and you just start swiping it super fast. And now every single swipe you do like that is almost like 4 or 3 mashes, like time wise. Right, you're gonna swipe it, you're gonna hold it and keep swiping it super fast. It will count as like 3 or 4 mashes for every single swipe, which will make your score a lot higher than using the controller. And like I said, I already have like 3 broken controllers from that stupid minigame, which I actually like, but my controllers are busted, so fuck that minigame. And so you would prevent doing that also. Alright, let's just keep going. 3 throw. Alright, this is my minigame. Honestly, here I see a lot of people having real troubles with it, and I do not understand why. Seriously. So let's go over practice. So we all know like the most easy thing to do about it, right, is just to go to the highest basket and throw through it, right? But lots of people just don't go for the middle baskets. Why? I think they can't time it right. Why can't they time it right? I have no idea. Basically, what you want to do to go for the middle basket is you want to jump, you want to hold on for like, it's not even a second, just like throw the ball when you see his character body right under the basket. Alright, so I'm gonna jump. When I see my height is going lower from the basket, that's when I'm gonna throw it. Now, another important thing is when people are catching all the other ones, alright, or for example, if you already filled all the middle golden baskets, what you want to do next is you want to focus specifically on the first row, on the highest row. Why is that? Because like we've said before, people find it the most easy one to get. So what you want to do is you want to first of all block them. You don't want to let them have it because it's super easy for them to get to it. And just then you want to go for the lowest. And the lowest is basically same like the middle ones. Waiting and throwing when I see my body right at the height of the basket, right? Going like this, alright? Exactly when I see Boo in the height of the basket, that's when I throw. Let's give it a shot and see how it goes.
Start.
Alright, so I'm starting with the middle ones, obviously, and then I'm going... Oh no, I missed. Never mind. Alright, now we want to go first for the high one, remember? If that fucking Monty Mole will let me have anything. Damn CPU.
Finish.
I still crushed it. So remember, aiming, timing is key. Going first for the golden baskets, obviously. Second, you go for the highest row. And then, just then, you go to the lowest one. And sometimes in the time in between the gaps that you have that you can't throw up or the middle, don't just stand there and wait. Get another basket in the low row. Alright, let's see what we have next. Granite Getaway. Alright, so this one is a nice one. I specifically think this is the easiest one of them all because seriously, it's super easy. Alright, just need to avoid, you can dodge, you can, you know, mess with your friends, just jump all the time like this if you're pretty good in this. If you're pretty good in this minigame, you can just mess with their heads, like wait, then jump. That way they will think they have to jump, but actually they don't, and then they mess it up. But what I wanted to show you all about that specific minigame is a little trick that I personally love. So when we get to the staircase, I'm just going all the way to the left of the screen. Alright, and I'm sticking to the wall. I'm sticking to the wall while keep going forward. This way, I don't even need to jump. I just go through all of it. I don't need to jump. Gives me like plenty of time to rest. I usually smoke or something when I get there with my other hand, and I'm just holding the controller just like that with the joystick, and it keeps doing it, so it's pretty cool. And this minigame is pretty easy. Alright, there's no much to it. Alright, those are all our motion. Fuck that. Gatekeepers, you all know, it's just pure luck and it's fucking stupid. Something that I did discover, honestly, it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't, so it might just be pure luck. I don't actually know. I'll just try it out and you'll see. So a lot of times it does work for me, but I can't say for sure that that's a method because it doesn't work all the time, so it might just be luck. Let me show you guys. Yeah, of course. And a lot of the times it doesn't work when I'm against CPU, but when I'm against people it works. So yeah, this is fucking bullshit, as you all can see. This is almost the worst minigame right after camera ready, alright? Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitches. What the fuck was that? Dumbasses. Stupid fuckers. Shut the f... Alright, as you all could see, that was fucking bullshit, right? That was fucking bullshit. And those master CPU are bullshit, and this minigame is bullshit, and fuck that minigame. But we have Sled to the Edge next. One of my favorite minigames out of them all. And of course I have to brag. I'm sorry, but look at my high score. My high score for this one is 0.01. I was that far from just falling off the edge. But no, seriously, now let's talk about how to win this minigame, because I've seen plenty of Mario Party tips and tricks videos who says like a bunch of stuff. I personally disagree with, I don't know, 70% of what they say there. I don't like what they say there, because they tell you, alright, how you can win Sled through the Edge. You should follow the penguins. When you see more penguins, you are closer to the edge. Alright, I'm sorry to tell you all, if anyone tried that, that is fucking bullshit. That is absolutely not true. Do not play that way. What you want to do is actually memorizing the demonstration, which seems like pretty, yeah, obviously that's what we need to do. How do we do it? So I'll explain how I specifically do it. Copper, your record is 0.04. Nice, Copper. I can't stop that shit. I thought I could stop that. I wanted to just pause it. Nice one, Copper. Alright, so let me start this over and explain you all what exactly do I do with it.
Start.
Alright, so I'm gonna ignore all the first part. Alright, I'm gonna count it from here. So we have a small iceberg. Wow, that was super fast. What the hell? We had like a small iceberg, and then I counted 1, 2, 3, and then the demonstration stopped. But another thing I want you all to remember is that demonstration sucks. And what I mean by that is, if you stop at the exact time as the demonstration, you'll get like 5 or 6 yards away, which is nuts, which is a lot. It's really far away. Now, I personally, as a person, when I leave the sled, when I release the reins, everybody are just releasing after me. I do not want to let them have this opportunity. I want to let it go right in the end, which means if someone is gonna let go afterwards, is gonna fall down. It won't have any shot. So I want to wait until the demonstration and then give it like 1, 2 more seconds and then release it. Alright, so we had like all the icebergs that we skipped. We do not care about that. The first one was a little iceberg. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how it goes. So we don't care about this one. We had the little iceberg. 1, 2, 3, go. I think Monty Mole probably won that. Yeah. Or not. Come on, get off. Fuck off. Stupid ass Monty Mole. Alright, so I stopped kind of where the demonstration did, which sucks, as you all can see. I know a strat for domination, but can't tell you. I already explained the strategy for domination. Well, weren't you here when I told that, Zamantu? Alright, ranks to riches. Honestly, I'm not sure if there's anything to explain about ranks to riches. Like, it's a great minigame, it's a great coin minigame, it's a great opportunity to gain coins. I don't see a lot of interesting things, like you can't really die in here or anything, just get the coins. I personally don't like to go right to the red coin because everyone else usually are going for it, so I don't like starting with the red coin specifically. Okay, I would recommend going for the red coins when other people are pretty far away from you, but if not to go for it and wait for them to do it and then just snag it out of them. Because if people are far away from you, they won't get to it. But if they're pretty close, they'll probably snag it out of you. They will probably just snag it out of you, so if you're far from the red coin, get it for yourself. If you're pretty close, let the other ones do their job. Let them do the 1, the 2, and stay right there, and then just swoop over and take the coins. Have no mercy for anyone, not your friends, not anyone. Take the damn coins. Alright? That one time when I was playing with someone online, he was telling me that sentence. It was all like, "What? I thought you were playing Mario Party to find friends." And I was like, "What? What gave you that impression?" No. I do not have friends in Mario Party. I have only enemies. Alright, so that's a funny story. That I'm sorry, but when I play hard. I play to win. I have no mercy. You could all ask my girlfriend over here that just want to quit because of me or something. She really hates that game just because of me. No mercy. That's the game. You're the one who chose to play it. Take the consequences. I'm sorry, but that's it. Alright. 3 top treasure. Also another coin minigame. You know what? I don't even think I should do the coin minigames, honestly. Oh, you know what? I do have a little trick that I want to tell everyone about. I mean, I don't want to, but I kind of have to. Because that's what we're doing here. Damn, I'm revealing all my secrets. And nobody's even watching, I think, right? We have like, oh, alright, we have 5 viewers. Yeah, that's decent enough. That's pretty decent. Now I'm willing to share my secrets with y'all. Alright, let me show you. And now Mario Party, we're going to Minigame Bay. Start. Oh, come on, now it takes forever. You know what, I'll take this time to drink because my throat, man. I've been speaking for like 40... No, I just started with 40 minutes. I think like 2 hours or something. Oh, 1 hour? That's it? Felt like more. Honestly, it felt like more than that. Alright, so we were exactly talking about 3 top treasure. And I do have a little trick that will help you all. And my little trick is, when you start this minigame, the coin placement is gonna be exactly the same as every single one you started. Yeah, you're listening to it, Nicole? Because I don't think you know that. Right? So, it will be exactly in the same spots. Now, what do I mean? I mean that when I'm gonna start it, I'll have the first coin right in the middle and then in the left. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So I'm gonna jump there before time. Like the match didn't even start and I went to the middle and to the left. And the coins were there. You all saw that, right? So that way I already know where the coins are gonna be. Because I've played this game so much. So I already know where are they. Right now, I don't really care about getting coins right now. As much as for explaining this thing. And of course, bounce on everyone's head. They can get all the coins, we don't care. I basically started this thing to show you that the coin placement are always the same. Keep learning them, keep memorizing it, and you'll crush minigames, you'll crush all your opponents. Next up, Treasure Divers. Another coin minigame. Let me think if there's anything specific I want to tell you all about it. I'm not sure that I have like any special tricks. The first thing I want to do is go straight to the big chest, obviously. And now instead of just going to the other sides, I want to go through the middle. And I'm not getting it because Yoshi is the little fucker. That's why. Yeah, we need to start this over, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you give me that chest, Montimo. I kind of took a risk there with the shark, and it didn't pay. It wasn't worth it, that risk I took with the shark. Let's do it another time. This time I won't take that crazy risk that I shouldn't have taken.
Start.
So, going straight to the big chest. Now I want to go through the middle because the squids are going to the sides first. But now I'm not gonna take that risk and I'm gonna wait till the shark get the hell out of it. Oh, come on, that is bullshit. That is freaking bullshit, you dumb squid. Leave me alone. By the way, this minigame is the worst coin minigame either way. I know that it seems that I just suck at it. Usually I don't, I swear. I swear that usually I don't. Usually I get the most coins. But anyways, the reason it sucks so much is you can get like 21 coins for, as a collective. You get 21 coins as a collective, which is... What is that? That's not a coin minigame. For 21 coins, I can get almost the same amount for just a bonus minigame. Bullshit. Platform Parallel. This one is nice. So, I have two things I want to tell you guys about this. end. The first thing is I see a lot of people do great mistake that I have no idea why are they doing it. No, you know what? I have an idea why are they doing it. That's because the CPUs are doing it. But the first mistake is people just start this thing and they start jumping with no reason at all. Because as I'm gonna show you right now, you do not need to jump the 3 first platforms. Alright, you can just, you see, I'm not even jumping. I'm just going as fast as I can. And now I stopped the game, so you weren't really able to see it. But if I wouldn't to stop that game, I would have gotten a lot faster than they did, because I didn't have to jump and waste time in jumping because I just ran, and running is a lot faster than jumping, obviously. And the second thing I want to show you all, I don't think a lot of people know that this is possible, but plenty of the times you're getting to the end and you're all by yourself, you have no pressure, nothing, and you have coins in one side and in the other side. Alright, so you just take the coins in the one side and you go to the victory row. The thing is, you don't actually have to. If you went to the right side or the left side, you could actually pass to the other side. Now, I'm not always able to pull it off, but I can pull it off, and hopefully I'll get to show you this. Alright, where am I? I'm right here. Alright, you can jump.
Finish.
Now, many people won't like to try it because they want to get to the end. But if you think about it, there is no reason not to try, because there are no more coins in the field except the ones you need to jump to the other end to do it. And there's not actually winning for this minigame. You just get as much coins as you get. So yes, take that risk. Worst case scenario, you fall, you don't get the coins. The other scenario is you're not even gonna try and you're getting the same coins. Best case scenario, you made the jump and you earned some more coins. So definitely try it. Stamp out. Alright. So in stamp out, what I would recommend is, first of all, don't go ahead and just start targeting people right away. Alright? Try and stay in your spot for a while. I'm actually not that good in stamp out. I will probably lose it. Alright? Now, what happens next is you see people are going to come at you. So what you want to do is you want to pay back a visit, because you already conquered the white field. But now you see, for example, Monty Mole came at me, and then Peach came at me. So what I did, I went to take Monty Mole space first, because he's the one who covered my spaces, and then Peach covered my spaces, so I went to her. Why? Because this is just how you gain control of the whole paper, of the whole sheet with your colors. Alright, so first of all, you're not targeting anyone, going after anyone or something. Step aside, get your territory on the white sheets, and then when they start coming at you, you just pay them back. Alright, you revenge them kind of thing, and that way it balanced out and you're still on first place. That's all I have to say about stamp out. Let's head over to the next minigame. Trampoline. Alright. So trampoline is another minigame I kinda like. Also, not really actual tip or trick about it, but there is something I want to say. What I see a lot of people do is, at the beginning of this minigame, the first thing they're trying to do is to go away from the spikes. I wouldn't recommend doing that way. I would recommend going into the spikes. And what I mean by that is obviously not stepping on the spikes, but as far as you go away from the spike, that makes your chance of avoiding it a lot lower. because you'll have at least one person going with you trying to avoid the spikes, and usually it just creates like three people are stuck in there or bumping into each other and just trying to survive, and then it's all messy. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait, alright, for one jump, two jump, and then I'm gonna just pass the spike. That way, when everyone are going far away from me, I can just go past the spike with no one interrupting me, with no pressure at all, and I'm just gonna win that way. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, if you're gonna do it my way, you're gonna do this, but on the third spike, never mind. I'm gonna start over to show you guys. You have to pay attention that on the third spike, when you jump, the platform is gonna change the direction. All the ants are gonna change their direction, and you should pay close attention to it if you wanna keep going. Alright? So right now I'm playing with CPUs, so they're not really actually going away like people would, but it doesn't matter, because if they're not going away, what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to stomp on them and use that momentum to keep going forward. Alright, now it's gonna change, so I'm not gonna go to the other way, right? You've seen that. I was prepared for that, because I already know the platform is gonna change, so I keep going the same way. Oh, come on, she wanna make me fall. Hell no, bitch the bitch, no way. So those are two very important things that you should know about this minigame. First of all, when you play with people, most of them are getting as far as they can from the ants right all the way at the beginning. You should use that to your advantage and just pass the spikes when you have the opportunity, like go towards them and not do the other way around. And the second time is, after you're past your 3 spikes, the platform is gonna change its directions and the ants are gonna go the other way around. So don't mess it up because of that. Next thing, sunset standoff. Alright, I'm not that good in this minigame. I actually really love the 3v1s minigame, but I'm not that good in this one. What I personally like to do is just mess with their heads, right? I didn't have no idea where I'm going. I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here. And I'm gonna go, yep. They won.
Round 2.
Honestly, I'm no example for this minigame specifically, but I'm gonna use my strategy to avoid the missile to try and see if I could get them. God damn it, those master CPU knows everything. Fuck that, you know what, I'm gonna go random. Maybe they wouldn't know if I'll go random, right? Oh, come on. They knows everything. It's like that bullshit with the gatekeepers. Ah, bullshit.
Finish.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck these guys. Alright. Yes, but exactly. I want to be on the other side. So, I'm still not that good in this, but what I would recommend to avoid the bullet bill is go as furthest as you can from the bullet when it comes near you. What do I mean by that? For example, right now is on that side, right? So we can't get to that side because I went as far as I could. Now, it really depends what can I make and how and shit, but you see, you just can't get there. Now I'll probably go crack under pressure right now. Oh, he got me. He got me. I made a mistake. I should have just kept going to that side. He would never be able to get me. Right, that's basically all I have to say about this minigame, unfortunately. Let's see. Cookie cutters. I don't know if I have anything to explain about this one, honestly. I'm super good at it. I usually get like 60, 70, but except from like just
3,
doing it,
2,
remembering everything.
go!
Wait, what? What the hell? What? Why is it the opposite way around? That's weird. Hold up a second. That's
3,
weird. What?
2, 1, go!
Wait a second. Alright. Whatever. Shell. Alright. Oh, come on. All the buttons are like mixed up. It's so weird, honey. It's usually not that way. Usually it has like a different setup, which is super weird, but alright. I just had to get used to it. I still think I won. But yeah, that one sucked. Like I said, I usually get 60.
Winner!
Just remember the buttons and do it fast. No stopping, no hesitations, nothing at all. UFO. Alright, this minigame is like too OP for the solo side because if you know how to play it,
Start!
basically other people don't really have a chance of avoiding shit in here. That's it. You just make a tower of 3, then you flip all the spike. You're gonna put down a little spike which will go upside down with the spike on top. That way no one else could avoid it. And the thing you want to avoid doing is leaving him with a platform. Alright, so from now on, from that moment on, the only thing you're giving him are spikes. No platforms, because the minute you give them platforms, they will be able to just jump on top of them. You don't want that to happen. Alright, so I'm doing 1, I'm doing 2. Now, I'm flipping it. Alright, I'm gonna flip that one also. And I want everything to be spikes. No platforms. Alright, she got a platform. So I got lucky, but basically she could have jumped because she had a platform. What you want to keep? You want to keep it with only spikes, no platforms at all. Lost and pound, honestly, I have no real, I don't have anything to say about it because it's kind of luck and also figuring out how your opponent thinks. What I would tell you all is a lot of people just like to stay in the same position on that blue spot downwards and just do it again and again and again. So maybe try going for that one, but basically just know your opponent. And usually if your opponent is going to the right side, for example, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Now, usually if your opponent, that's a little psychology, but if your opponent goes to the right or the left side, most of the times, his next pick will be up or down. Oh wait, it's me against everyone. No, I don't want to be against everyone. I want to do it like the other way around. Can I? No!
Start! Round 1.
It's master, so he'll probably avoid us somehow. But let's try it out. Alright.
Start!
Let's see if the master CPU will stay in the same spot. I do not believe he will. So I'm gonna go for the green one, just to see how he thinks. Alright, he went to the pink one. Now we might just stay there to mess with us. Or usually we'll pick the green or the yellow one. And just because I already picked green, I'm gonna pick green again.
Yes!
You know what? Fuck that guy. Real people don't work like that.
Final round.
Motherfucker. That is fucking bullshit. Yo, no, that is bullshit. But like I said, I'm gonna be transparent and show you whatever happens. But you all know that is fucking bullshit and this is some master CPU bullshit. But if you've listened to me before, like I told you, people apparently master CPUs as well, just like staying in the same spot over and over and over again. Oh, congrats on affiliate, buddy. Oh, I swim. Thank you so much. How's it going? It's so nice having you here. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing, I swim? I actually really had to go to the bathroom for a bathroom break, just for a sec. Okay, so I'll be right back. Just give me a minute and I'll be right back with you, I swim. I'm so sorry. Alright, you know why I swim? I'm gonna just use this time and take like a quick break for myself, and because you're a special guest, you know, you're not just anyone coming by my stream, so I'm gonna use that time to get a little smoke and have a discussion with you. Oh, congrats on a feeling good. Glad it's Friday, lol. Work is kicking my ass. Oh, damn, yeah, I feel you, I swim. Go piss, girl. So how's your week have been, I swim? Well, what do you do for work? You don't work with Rob on the deliveries and Pepsi's, right? I'm sorry you all, but we're gonna take this break because, as you can see, I can't even think properly right now. So I swim, you still there? I guess not. Honey, can you hear me? Oh, okay. I work for a perception benefits manager for workers compensation claims. Oh, like over the phone? A perception benefits manager for workers companionship? What? Like if people get hurt at work and need meds. Oh, alright, yeah, that's important. Oh, so I can imagine you have like plenty of work all the time, right? Because people get hurt a lot. I feel like people get hurt at work all the time, right? We make sure the meds are approved, lol. Oh, you know, my girlfriend used to do the same actually. She used to work at like a hospital and like all the administration stuff about getting the meds and approving and getting all those documents about people It's not fun to say that, but dying, you know. So that was it. Yeah, this is kind of harsh, actually. By the way, iSweep, I'm sorry I could have entered the stream yesterday. I lurked for a bit, but I've seen that you streamed yesterday about the pit, right? The swamp, I'm sorry. The swamp thing, right? Is it me? Oh no, Biggie, the swamp, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I said a pit. Because yesterday, like I said, I hit an affiliate finally. So I had to work real hard about the emotes and stuff, but I don't think it looks so well. What do you think? As a long time fella, what do you think? You used my I'm gonna hunt you emote, but you can't actually really see it now, do you? Because I think it will be pretty cool, but I don't think what she's smoking, brother. I love the boo emote. Yay! Alright, I love that one too, but I think it's like too small to see, isn't it? Well, if you say it's good, then I'm good. I'm actually just smoking a regular cigarette. I'm not doing anything else. Don't want the Twitch blocking us, you know? But I needed that break because explaining all the mini games and playing it actually really feels like a lecture. Like I've been lecturing here for like how much? 2 hours? No, not yet. I don't know, 1 hour 30, and I'm just talking and talking and talking, non-stop talking. So my throat hurts a bit. So I just figured, alright, as long as you're here, I'm just gonna take a break for a minute, smoke, drink, and talk to you guys. I'm just vibing. Nice, nice. We're all just vibing. Lolo. וזאת היא, ממי. היא חברה של הסטרימר אחר שלי. Alright. Let's see if everyone just ditched on me. Or are you guys still there? Let me find out. Oh yeah, everyone just bailed on me, which is perfectly fine because I've stopped explaining everything, so it's perfectly fine. Maybe I'll put the be right back screen for a bit. No, but I don't have my mic on there. Never mind. It's all good. It's all good. On again, off again. It's the next on our list. Let's see what other things we have here. Those are all the mini games? Nah, no way. Wait, is it? Honey, there's no way those are all the mini games in here, right? There's no way it will fit. Is there? Oh, there are showdowns. There are the showdowns. See, that's Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, and Yoshi, and Rosalina over there. Because it says all, right? But I don't think all the minigames could fit in here. Really? You think so? What? Don't we have like 119 mini games? What? You mean to tell me those are 119? No way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I forgot. What did I even count? That makes 140. There aren't 100 and oh, there might be 140 with the item mini games and showdowns and like Koopathon and Kaboom Squad. We might actually have 140, right? Alright, let's keep this thing going. So, that's another motion minigame. We're not gonna do this one, although it's kind of fun, I have to say. So, in here, for the solo side, I'm gonna be talking about the solo side specifically, because a lot of people don't know how to do it, and they just try to mislead the other group. What I want you to do is not to mislead them, but basically I want you to keep every spike you can on the top. Alright? So you're gonna let it roll, 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 let it roll. And the reason I want you to do that is because when you'll do it, usually... Oh, damn those master CPUs. Usually, when you keep all the spikes at the top, when they'll fall down, you'll have like 3 or 4 spikes that you could just drop down all at once, and then the other crew has no way. Oh, interesting. I didn't know there was a method for this one, though. Oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm here for, High Swim. So I didn't pull it off last time. Hopefully I will now. I probably won't because I didn't play it in a while. And I can't keep them! Come on! Alright. And those master CPUs, as you can see, are pretty much doing impossible jumps. They'll be nice enough. You see, they're making impossible jumps. But Peach was freaking stuck in there, and there was like six spikes already in there. Most people would not be able to dodge that. I promise you that. Right now it's master CPUs, so they are making impossible jumps. But I assure you, it will work. And you know what? Let me know. Let me know if you tried it in another game with your friends or online or whatever. And if that method worked, I would be really happy to hear if it worked for you or maybe it didn't, and you know why. Yay, I get to learn your secrets. I've never played with master CPU, lol. Yes, Ice Swim, that's exactly what I was so afraid of. That's why I was stalling with this video so much. Like, I promised it like a month ago, I think, or even 2 months ago. I promised that I will make that video, but I didn't make it so far because that's actually it. I'm revealing all my secrets to everyone to see and know, and my secrets specifically are not secrets that you can find on YouTube or whatever, because I hate the videos that are on YouTube, that are currently on YouTube, explaining tips and tricks for Mario Party, because I personally think they suck, and I have a lot better tips. That's why I'm ranked 67 in the whole world, and that's why I've spent like 1,200 hours playing this freaking game. So I guess I know what I'm talking about, and yeah, next time we'll meet, you'll probably beat me because you know all my methods. Oh, let's keep it going, and you'll get to hear all my secrets to it. Bruiser Bash. Alright. Oh, I'm the solo side. Alright. Actually, for the solo side, I'm not sure if I have like a real secret. Just know your controllers. Mislead everyone. You know what? I would recommend avoiding the upper corner as much as you can, because in the upper corner you're gonna, yeah, that one, and that's exactly what I wanted to, why I want to avoid that corner, because you just saw Peach doing it. When you go to that corner, you basically can't see. You basically can't see where they're gonna go, because the robot, the characters are just behind the robot, and then you can't see. if they're gonna go to the right way or the left way or what. So that's what I would recommend if you're on the solo side playing this one. Yeah, it's hard to see them back there, lol. Exactly. So that's what I would recommend. And just, you know, just mislead them. Act like you're going to the right side and then surprise them and go to the left side, for example. You want to get those people in the corner as much as you can, so that way they wouldn't be able to even do anything about it. That's basically what I have to say about this minigame. As for the team side, it will be exactly the opposite. Like, about the misleading part, it will be exactly the same. You want to act like you're going one way, but actually you're gonna go the other way around. See? And you want to go to this corner as much as you can, because he has no idea if you're gonna go that way or the other way around. Now I'm dead. Yep. But I bought a lot of time while he was... That's actually another thing you should keep in mind. If you're good at it, if you're one of the people who are good in this minigame, let them go at you. Let them follow you instead of all the others. Let them follow you and trail them for as long as you can. That way, even if he gets you, he won't have time to get the other ones. It's all about strategy. Always think strategic. You can actually die. You can actually, let's say, fail, although it's not really failing. You could sacrifice yourself. You could sacrifice yourself for your team to win. Take one for the team. That's literally take one for the team. Cage catch. Alright. You know what? I want to start with the team side on this one. What I like to do, exactly as in the Bruiser Badger.
Start.
So people will just go and swim fast as they can, and they will wait. They will see like where you're going, and they will try to avoid it. What I like to do is I like to mess with them. Like I'm going in another way, in one way, but what the hell? Why isn't Peach doing anything? Could you capture him? You had like 3 opportunities. Yeah, those CPUs are theming or something. I'm telling you, what the hell was that? She wasn't even trying. What the hell was that? So basically, people will assume you're going on one direction. What I want you to do is act like you're going on that direction, then stop and change it. Oh, thank God, now you're doing something. And of course, if you see something like that, Peach just sitting pretty low. Yeah, that was exactly what she did. She was just standing there like, oh, I'm the queen, you should do all the work. What the fuck, Peach? We're a team. We're literally a team on this. Help us out. God damn it. And on the solo side, I would say the exact same thing. Act like you're going on one way, then go to the other way. Now, I usually what I like to do on the solo side is I like to act as if I'm going straight into the square. Like this. And when I'm acting like I'm gonna go into the square, most people would just try and capture me when I'm going into the square. And then I'll just stop and go the other way around, and I bought some time. I earned some time that I could just keep swimming. No. Alright, we good. So that's my advice for this one. Next. Blame it on the crane. Alright, this is kind of one of my favorite ones. I love this one, and I love 1v3 in general. I like being against all the other things. So, you know what? I actually want to start with the theme side. Alright, never mind. No. I have to start with the theme side. I have to start being in the theme side so I could explain everything. Alright, so I'm on the theme side. So, basically, the first method is what a lot of people already knows basically about this one, is just going that way, trying to go backwards. That way you can go super slow and just earn some times, just buy yourself some time so the crane can get to you. Another thing I want you to know, you probably already know it, but if you don't, another thing you should do is go all the way in here and then go to the same side as the carousel goes. That way you can go super fast, right? So you can use that. I'm sorry. Now, alright, well, this is done. Those are the two basic things you should do about that carousel. But we're not done yet. I have plenty more to say about this one. Now,
Start.
another thing is try and avoid the shy guys as much as you can, because the shy guys will interrupt you. Alright, they will make it impossible for you to get by. So sometimes it's better to get closer to the crane, but far further from the shy guys, because right now I'm kind of stuck with the shy guys, right? And I don't want to be in this position. Obviously, I want to be able to just walk freely. Now, another super important thing I want you to take for your advantage is when the crane drops at you and it doesn't catch you, but you are pretty far away from the crane.
Winner.
What I want you to do is exploit that opportunity to get by. Alright, to do all the turn. Why is that?
Start.
Again, it's all about buying time. That fucker. Hold up. Alright, so now it dropped. So I want to go super quick and go by and pass it, because that way I'll have more time to go next time. Right? So now he's not dropping, not dropping, not dropping. Alright, he dropped it. So right now I want to pass, so I can go for another full circle if I can. Dropped, I'm passing. Every time it dropped, I'm passing. And don't give up, alright? Because when the crane is going down on you and is attempting to catch you, it doesn't mean it will catch you. Alright, because sometimes even I've been into situations when the crane is literally catching you, but if you keep going to this side, you can just pull through. You can pull through and still win it. So like every other minigame, don't give up, and even if it gets you, you can get by. You can get by, and you could just avoid it after you've been caught. Let me see if I have anything else to say about the team side. No, I think that's it about the team side. Now let's go to the solo side. If you play the solo side, which I love personally, so the first two things we remember about the team side is, the first one is they go here super slow so they can buy time, right? So if I want to catch anyone on this side, I should wait patiently until he gets into the crane itself and just then catch it. But on the other end, if he goes from that side and is going towards the carousel, so he's gonna go super fast. So what I want to do in that case is I want to release the crane before they even get to the spot. Before they even get to the spot where I can actually catch them. Because they're gonna be super fast. And if I'm gonna release it right when they're in the right spot, I'm gonna miss it. and I don't want to miss it. I want to catch them even though they're going fast. And the last thing I think I'm gonna say. All right, that was too early. What was the last thing I wanted to say about this mini game? You can do this, right? If you missed it and he's pretty close, you can just drop it down right ahead and catch him. She was going fast. All right, I wanted to say that if you have like 1 or 2 seconds left, still use it. Still use the crane, because even if you're already timed out, motherfucker, even if you're already timed out, but you get the person, it's still considered as a win. So use it, because it won't time out on you like UFO. For example, in the UFO minigame, if you get people after the countdown ends, it doesn't count as a win. In here, if you get them right in the last second, it will count it as a win. Alright, let's keep it going. Snowball. Wow. Alright, this is the hardest 1v3. Definitely the hardest 1v3. Cage catch would have to be the best. I don't think I'm gonna win it. Honestly, this one's gonna be like super hard. Come on!
Finish.
Alright, I won it against the Master CPU. I don't have a lot of tips to tell you guys about this, but I will tell you this. I personally rather, because I'm sure you all experience that minigame, that you just start this minigame and the second those little monkeys are helpful low. They usually really aren't. Usually they really aren't, but in that one, yeah, they were super helpful. So you're all experienced it. The minigame starting, and it's been only 1 second past, boom, this minigame ended. So what I personally like to do if I'm on the solo side is I like not to try and get the first snowball and then run. I like running from there first of all, so I won't get sniped right away. Right, so I'm moving, then I'm getting the snowball, and then just then I'm starting to throw him at the enemies and hopefully survive, because like I said, it's the hardest 1v3 in all of Jamboree. I can guarantee you this. And for the team side, there's no much to explain because the theme side, you should definitely just snipe it first try, that's it, game over. It shouldn't take too long, unless the other person is running and not waiting to pick up his snowball like I recommended.
Start.
Let's see, whatever. What?
Finish.
Alright, I got him anyways. So it took us a whole 4 seconds, which is a lot, but still, let's just keep going because this one was the squeaky shakedown. Okay, this one is nice. I don't have anything to tell you guys about it. Maybe the only thing that I can tell you, if you guys don't know this, is you basically can hit 2 or 3 people at once. If you get them to stand right next to each other, you can hit them both at once and get like a bunch of coins for it, obviously. But you know what? I will recommend not sticking to one person, especially if he's trailing you good. If you see that this person is trailing you good and is avoiding all of your slams, just leave him alone. Leave him alone and go to someone else. What I would recommend to get plenty of coins and not leaving a lot for the other team is give one, switch it up. Give one slam, switch it up. Every time you give one, you switch for another person like that, right? And this way I just earned 15 coins and the team side only had 6. And of course, if you're on the team side, you want to trail him. You want to trail that person so we won't be able to get you. Usually the way I do it, I'll have to be honest with y'all and say that it doesn't really works on the CPUs, but it does work on people. I like going in circles. Let me show you in a second. Alright, come at me. Come at me, Monty Mole. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really work for the CPUs. God. No, it works for a real person. Alright, you've seen what I did there. That was my intention. But like I said, the CPUs are pretty good at getting it, honestly.
Finish.
He crushed our asses. Way to go, Monty Mole. Way to go. Alright. Rocky rope race. Alright. Alright, so I have a great tip for this one. This tip is actually making me win every single time I'm playing this one. And the tip is when you're trying to grab the bar, what you want to do is you want to grab it a little bit before you get to the bar. Alright? So I see a lot of people are just struggling with it, and what they do, they're trying to go like up, and then when they go back down, they're trying to get it. I want to demonstrate, but all the bars are pretty high there. Alright, so they're trying to go up and then catch it here, which is a waste of time, obviously, because in this time people can just get by and get all the way all to the end of the race and win it if I'm gonna take my time and grab it just afterwards. What I want to do is catch it every single time I get to the bar, because this is the fastest way to do it. And the reason I'm able to do this is because I'm pressing the button, the A button, to grab the bar a little bit before I'm getting to the actual bar, and then I hold it. That way you would be able to get it so fast. Alright, so let's test it out and see if it works.
2, 1, go!
And I honestly love playing this minigame with a CPU and not a person because the CPU don't fuck up on that. Like they never miss. They never miss. They never mess it up. They do it perfectly. As am I. As you can see, I don't miss. I don't fuck it up. And that way I always win.
Finish.
Although they did it great. They did a great job, honestly. But we still won because we were super quick. We never failed. We grabbed the bar every single time we got to it, because we used the button before we got to the bar. And that's just it. Picking produce. I don't have anything specific to say about this one. Let me play it and try and remember if I have anything to say about this.
Start.
Alright. So he gives me the banana, obviously. Pay attention not to put the bananas or the piece you need or the other person needs too far away, so that way he couldn't get it. Obviously you should put it. Now sometimes you should try and save your partner. Come on, get it, Monty Mole. What the hell? Never mind, I screwed it over so bad.
Finish.
Yeah, that was bad.
Winners.
But I did that just to remember if I could tell if I could remember about any specific things I wanted to say about this specific minigame. I really don't. Just pay attention for what your fruits are, what your partner fruits are. Pay attention that you're not putting the fruit that you hand over too close to the rail, because then it will just disappear. And sometimes, and if you get the opportunity, try and save your partner, right? If you see that he won't be able to make it, grab his fruit and put it closer to him, so he will be able to get it anyways. Although, if you seen just now, I messed it up by trying to save him when he didn't really need any saving. So that's another thing you should definitely pay attention to. Keep in mind. So let's do it again, all the way from the beginning, and let's do it right this time. When we did it right, we crush them. Copper. That's a cute little kitty. Has those sunglasses on. That's so cute. Oh my god, my throat is killing me. Prime cuts. Alright, so when you do prime cut, you just want to do halves on the steak. What I personally do, I feel that it's a lot easier to see it that way. I let my partner go first. I just let my partner go first. As you can see, those fucking CPUs are doing jack shit, and that Montimo is not even moving.
Round 2.
Because I was trying not to move, so he's kind of doing the same. But I like to let my partner go first. That way you can see. I feel like you can aim it better that way. That is just my method personally. Let me know if you tried it and it helped you, or did you find maybe a better strategy for it. I personally like it. I feel like it works really well. Let's see the results. Alright, decent. That was pretty good. 41.51, 49. Damn, still pretty good though. 50-50, let's go.
Finish.
But they were pretty damn close. 49-51.
Winners.
They were pretty damn close, but we had it. I feel like this is my strategy for it. And feel free to share if it worked or didn't it. Next, those are all motion shadow play. I don't know if I have much to say about shadow play, except from like
Round 1.
get to know the shapes and the directions. Because look at your wheel and see like which one is the best. Oh come on, I did it so quick.
Round 3.
The shapes and the direction is like, oh, alright, so I messed up on the knowing the shape part right now. That Montimo didn't want me to win, I swear to God. Right, and what I mean by direction is when you look at your wheel, you obviously have a quicker, a faster way to get to the shape you need, right? It's either to rotate the wheel to the right or the left. You should use both, as you should use both sides. Just use the one who is the closest to the shape you need. So let's try again, and let's see if this time Montimo will work with me, right? No, he's not working with me.
Round 2.
Apparently he just wants me to lose anyways. He's not even giving me a chance, does he? He's just gonna do one and he's gonna mess it up, I swear. Alright, thank you, Montimo.
Round 4.
Alright, thank you very much.
Finish.
This time he did not mess it up. This time he worked with me, and as you all could see, it was pretty damn quick, as it should. Be super fast, don't let anything distract you, That's it basically. It's like a shadow minigame. So what I like to do on this one, on matchmakers, I like to play random. And what do I mean by playing a random? So first one I'm gonna go pretty simple, pretty general. I don't remember, maybe that one, yeah. But for the other ones, I don't want to pick the first one I get. I want to go there, for example. So I got it pretty fast just because I went there, right? So now I'm gonna go here. So this thing might confuse y'all, right? Because it is pretty confusing. For example, right now I have no idea what's going on and I don't remember where the hell is this thing. But this is my method of doing it. Usually I'm a lot more focused in the minigame. Because it's pretty hard explaining everything and my secret methods and playing it. But I still have the most wins. I don't feel like we should do this one again because I don't really think there's a reason to it. But diffuse or lose. Another one. So on diffuse or lose, what do you want to do? With a real person, with a CPU, I don't guarantee it will work. But you want to keep, yeah, it won't work. But basically, you want, so everyone already knows, I think, that you should keep those crossroads, right? You should go to the crossroad and just stay right there. Keep the spark right on the crossroad, right? Yeah, it's not gonna work with the CPU. Let me try and explain it again. Alright, so you go on the crossroad, you keep everything in here, in place, intact. What? Why am I not paying attention to anything? Get out of here, Montimo! Come on! Stop messing this thing up! Get out of here! Oh my god, that fucker. Yeah. Alright, this CPU is destroying everything. I kinda need a person to to explain what I need to do. Nicole, you mind getting in on this so I could explain? Thank you. So hold up a second, I'm gonna let my girlfriend join in so you all could see what I mean. What I mean specifically. No. Low. Low. Alright, let me show you guys what I mean. Alright, so we're going to this one. Right, diffuse or lose. Me and me. So the thing is, I want to show you guys that she's gonna go to the crossroad route right there. Right, one person should definitely do that. And the other person should start start stopping those flares even before it gets to the crossroad. So I want to show you that right now. Nicole, press like ready. Yeah. All right. So you're on the right and I'm on the left, right? And now I'm gonna keep the flare right here and she's gonna keep it on the crossroad, right? Now, if she's gonna miss it, and she did miss it, so I will be able to get the flare she missed right at the crossroad. Right in here at the crossroad. That way we could keep with the flares before it's going out. The middle one, the middle one, the middle one. Nicole, what have you done? What have you done? Why didn't you keep the flare? It's a tie. What? It was a tie? Well, we should have won that one easily. Alright, whatever. Alright, you get what I said. One person is keeping it before the crossroad. The other one is keeping it on the crossroad. And if one person misses, you should head over to the next crossroad and never leave it. Alright, you should stay at the same exact spot through all this minigame basically. Alright, next up is jump the gun. Alright, we have jump the gun in here. If you're the one doing the shooting, I would recommend shooting the bomb bills right pretty far away of each other, so that way the other person could jump pretty far and get to the other side like really quick. That's in case you're the one doing the shooting. Alright, that's if you're doing the shooting. What if you're the one doing the jumping, right? Now, if you're the one doing the jumping, I will recommend, obviously, jumping as far as you can. Now, when I mean jump as far as you can, I want to show you a little trick on the end. If I'll stop sucking so bad today. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Exactly. You're doing great, Beardo. Putting him so far away. Now, what I want to show you... No, I don't want to jump from here, damn it. So basically, I couldn't show you because she put them too close to each other. But you have a spot in like, let's say 6 spots away from the end that you could just jump all the way from there to the end. You don't even need another one. You could just jump and that way win this minigame super fast. 2-axis taxi. Alright, so I don't have anything specific, anything special I want to say about this minigame, but I do want to say something about this minigame because I see a lot of people do a mistake that when they go, they go towards the little spike things. I would recommend pushing the other person at the beginning to the other side, so that way they won't be able to pass before you. That's my first tip for this one. Come on! What the hell is wrong with that Beardo? No, that Beardo is fucking stupid. So what I see a lot of people do is they go to the different side from the spike just to get by, but it usually gives them the other outcome out of it. Like usually when they're trying to get by like this, they get stuck. They get stuck. What you should do in this scenario, you should let the spike go by. You should let the spike pass and then go quick. Don't go with the spike trying to just go quicker because it wouldn't work and you'll just get stuck. Just hold on a second so it will move and then you'll pass. This is the faster way to do it. And this is a mistake I see a lot of people doing. So that's what I really wanted to tell you all about. Freaky Turnable. Alright, I've explained it before in one of my previous videos, but I really have to explain it again because people don't seem to understand that minigame. I have no idea why. Some people think you have to just press the button as much as you can, like go up and down like this, all kinds of shit. But I should explain it like a lot better. Right? So what you want to do is you have a platform in the middle of the screen, right? On that platform you have coins and bombs, and you have arrows signaturing the direction that platform moves. Oh shit. Alright, so it moves that way. What happens is this platform moves according to how many people are left standing on the buttons when the countdown ends. Alright, so for example, if now at the end of the countdown there will be 2 people left, we will get 3 coins. Now we're all 4, so we got a bomb. Okay, because the bomb was at the same exact spot. So the platform turned 4 times. So right now we need 3. So the first thing you want to think about is, alright, how many button pressed do we need? That way we can get coins, right? That's the obvious thing. The other thing is, you want to start and thinking psychologically about what your opponent would like to do. So for example, right now, Beardo and Rosalina needs 2, right? They want not 2, 3. So I'm gonna do 4, which was the best outcome I could get for this specific platform. So right now they want only 1. That's what they want. They want to get only 1 person, but we need 3. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna act as if I was about to press the button, but I weren't really about to press it. So I left it on the last second. That's what I usually do. So now, they want to get either 1 or 4. They don't really have much choices in here, right? And as you see, we nailed it. Good job, Nicole.
Finish.
And that's just it. It's a simple... No, I wouldn't say simple, but it's a nice minigame. You get coins. You play strategic. I like it. Many people don't because they have no idea how to play it. Motion, motion, motion. And then we get dueling minigames. Let's go. Alright. So, I would say that one of the most important abilities that I think you should have is dueling. Alright, dueling in Mario Party Jamboree is super important. It's a great way to get coins. It's a great way to prevent other people getting stars or whatever. And it's a great way of taking stars with the super dueling glove, or if you're playing pro rules, right? So this dueling game is I'm crazy good at it. And I have some methods of doing it. So the first method is just avoiding. Everyone knows it, everyone are using it, right? Second method is when the other person jumps, you want to go and jump, and the second he goes down, you want to try and hit them back. Alright? Nice.
Finish.
Wonderful.
Winner.
Now,
Start.
I have a lot more strategies to it. So we've explained the first, we explained the second. Now I want to explain another thing. And Nico, I need you just jumping for this one. Could you do that for me? Could you just jump without ground pounding? Like, let's just try avoid. Alright, now what do I do if the other person is too afraid, is too scared to attack himself, but I really need to attack him? So what I want to do is I want to go like this, and I want to hit it when I'm really close to the ground. Yes, exactly. Nice. Alright, that way it doesn't think that you're about to ground pound.
Finish.
You see, you could barely see it. Like you are so close to the ground that you could barely even see that you're about to ground pound, and that's when you take your move. And I'm pretty sure I had another strategy that I wanted to tell you guys about. Oh, right. So for this one, I want you to attack me, Nicole, alright? Like ground pound. So, another thing is, what happens if you were about to ground pound yourself, or you were about to jump, and then your opponent attacks you? What I want you to do is do like this, ground pound. Right? You do it again. You want to ground pound when you're in the air. Now, you're not even doing it to actually hit your opponent. What you're doing, the reason you're doing it for is because you're just keeping your character in the air. You're still in the air instead of getting slapped. That's the thing. You're getting to stay in the air. You're getting to stay flying for a longer time, for a longer period, and then you don't get hit. Alright, so those are my main 4 strategies, and as you can see, it works great. It works great, and I'm kind of unbeatable in this particular duel. Nice. And now my girlfriend knows all my secrets, so I wanna see how would she. Oh, nice, damn. Ooh. Oh wait, there's another thing I wanted to tell y'all.
Finish.
Oof, that was so close. But you've gotten a lot better because of my tips, didn't you, right? You used to not get me even once. When we started it, you missed almost every single one, and now you almost got me. That was so close. Now, another last thing I want to tell you all about this particular minigame. This is some kind of psychological thing, but when people are getting slammed, when they get ground pounded and they're getting slammed by the slap, I don't know why, most of them getting into pressure, and they will try to immediately slap you back. Alright, so you know what to do. So the first one, you're getting them slammed, and then they will try to slam you right back, and you're gonna avoid it. You're gonna just jump regularly, or if you need more time, you're gonna do the ground pound in the air to avoid it, and then you just keep going. I love this dueling minigame, it's so fun, and you could actually even see the improvement right here. Alright, so here we have the bowling duel. So I personally don't like it that much, and the reason I don't like it is because I know how to do it, but I haven't practiced it, so it's kind of unsufferable. I will tell you that basically what you should do, you only get like two variations of this minigame. Alright, like 2 tracks for the bowling ball to go. So what you need to do is go to Minigame Bay, right? Go to Minigame Bay, learn, study the tracks, study both tracks, right? So for this track, what I personally like to do is put it in the middle and a little bit to the right. She won. What you need to do is learn the tracks, learn the exact spot that gives you a strike or 9 or something,
Winner.
and then you just need to recreate it. There's no much to it. It's just 2 tracks, learn your spots, learn where to put the ball exactly, and you should be fine. Alright, next. Fuzzy Heights. Fuzzy Heights is super fun. I like it very much. Let me think if I have anything specific I want to tell you. Any special tricks or whatever. I'm not really sure.
3,
Like,
2,
pay attention to the fuzzies. Don't try to go like just up. Like a lot of the times you have to wait to get faster. You see, I'll wait, but as you could see right now, you don't always have to wait, right? Because sometimes you can just get by, and sometimes you have to stop. Just pay attention for the locations of the fuzzies. Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad, isn't it?
finish.
Alright. נראה לי יש איזה 12 מטר. Alright. No, that's just it. I don't see a lot of things I should explain to you all about the fuzzy. Just know to stop when you can, know to go faster when you can. And if you get stuck, don't panic. I see a lot of people getting bumped by the fuzzies and they are getting absolutely panicked and then they just mess it all up. Don't panic. If you got bumped one time, only one time, most people get bumped at least one time. You could still win this. Don't panic and you should be just fine. Don't worry about it. All the marbles. Alright. So in this particular duel, what you wanna do is you wanna look
3,
for the clear path of the marbles, and what you wanna do is you want to push the marbles on your opponent. Now lots of opponent will just try to come and punch you from behind. They will try and come punching you from behind. Now when they punch you from behind, don't try and turn around to hit them. Just keep going. Keep going, they will stay behind you.
2,
The most important part is you recognizing the path. And when you recognize the path, keep pushing the marbles on your opponent. That way it can't go through.
finish. Winner.
Now, what happens if you're on the other side? For example, your opponent was the one to recognize the path first. So, in this scenario, you want to punch him, then pass him, and do the same thing, basically.
Finish.
Now I punched him just for fun, but... Alright.
Winner.
So, if you're all the way behind, you have to punch him, you have to do something. If you're not that much behind, don't go ahead and just punch him. Try and see if you have a turn with the marbles that you can push all the marbles at your opponent and just keep going. Let me see. This is an item minigame. This is motion. Pretty sure everyone knows how to play this one. Like, there's no actual trick to it, right? Do you think I should explain how to play it? It's the item minigame with the lines. I don't have a tip or trick for this one, obviously, because, you know, just explaining to you, there's no... Mario's Showdown minigame. No. Alright, so Mario Showdown minigame. I have a great tip for the first one. For the first minigame, I usually win the first minigame, and I'm about to explain you why am I able to do it so fast and get so far.
Start.
Alright? Now the reason for it is what I want you guys to do is goddamn those master CPUs and goddamn my broken freaking controller who doesn't even freaking work. But what I want you guys to do basically is I want you to adjust the joystick, alright? I want you to put the direction you want to go before you're pressing the A button to jump. That way, if you miss the direction, you're still not gonna fall. So what I mean is you first of all put your joystick right and then you jump. You put it left and then you jump. You don't do A and joystick, A and joystick. You first of all put the direction, you decide on the direction and just then you jump. That way you have a lot less chances to just
Start.
oh my god, my throat is done. I have to drink before I'm gonna be just dead. Alright, so you got what I said about the first minigame. Basically in here, I don't have anything specific to tell y'all. You could try and stay. You could just try and survive. What I will tell you about this minigame is I usually think it's the best to target the person who has the lead. Alright, because first of all, Mario is a great ally and his ability is crazy good. Adding like 3 to 8 to the roll, it's a great ability. So if someone has an advantage, he has more points. He has 5 more points for this minigame, which is a great advantage. 5 points is not a bad advantage at all, considering the fact that if you're getting first, you're getting 5 points. So I would definitely recommend targeting the person who has the advantage. Alright, next is Shy Guy Says. In this game, you really have to be patient. I haven't played Jamboree in a long time actually, so it's pretty funny I chose to do this today. You have to be really patient and notice everything it does. Although in the end you should lose all of your patience and press the flag really fast. Oh shit. Because in the end, if you don't press the flag really fast, if you don't choose it really quick, you'll just don't make it. You won't make it. But that's just in the end. On the first few tries, you should be really patient with it and choose it as it's shown. As you can see my girlfriend doing, and she's doing it pretty damn great. Nice. Alright, and now it's the impatient part, I think. But let's see. Nice. Alright, she was patient and it paid off. I think she actually won. I did not win. You didn't either. Rosalina won. Alright. But good job, good job.
Winner. Alright.
Alright, let's go to the next showdown minigame. Like I said, we might lose at times, but it's only because I'm fully transparent with y'all. Alright, this is Luigi's minigame. Honestly, I don't think I have anything to give about Luigi's minigame. It's basically just put the riddles, just let me think real hard about Luigi's minigame before I just give up on it. No, I'm just gonna say in general, know the routes, know the photos, like practice it. Practice it so you'll be really fast at it. That's it. Same about Peach. I have nothing specific I want to say about Peach, unfortunately. um, the first one is the one with the present. Oh, I will recommend. You know what? We do need. No, I'm not gonna do Peach, but I will recommend on the first minigame for Peach's showdown minigame. I would recommend going on the right side of the screen, because that side has a lot less of those colorful things that are bumping into you. I don't know, those guardians or whatever they are, like some kinds of ants that are pushing and bumping into you. So the right screen doesn't have much of them. So go to the right screen. That's it about and whatever your face, Peach's minigame. Daisy's showdowns minigame, it's all about medals. Go first, get them first, be super quick. Always keep going forward when you play Daisy's minigame. And of course, jump. Practice your jumping. You need it for every single minigame almost. Practice your jumping, practice your timing. And when you're playing Daisy's minigame, always keep going forward. Keep going forward on the, you know what I mean, the second minigame. The second minigame when there are like a trail and there are fences, right? So just keep heading forward when you get the medal. Wario's minigame, like I said before, it's a quiz. The only thing that will give you a great advantage is knowing the buttons. Knowing the buttons, which will make you choose the correct answer even before it appears. That's all I have to say about this one. We have Waluigi's minigame. That one we're actually gonna do. So on Waluigi's minigame, basically what we want to do is that Waluigi's minigame is honestly kind of broken, because it really depends on the power-ups you get. And for that reason, what we want to do is be focused on getting the power-ups, because the power-ups can change it all, right? But the only problem with it is we can get shitty power-ups when other people get when other people just get great power-ups, right? So what I like to do, I like to play on that tunnel over there. I just like to go back and forth with that tunnel over there, right? That's what I personally like to do. Go back and forth with it. And of course I have to get more of the power-ups if I want to win. And that's an example for a shitty power-up that nobody asked and I don't need it. But that's what we get. Even if we do get power-ups, we get the shitty ones, right? Just my luck. Alright, as y'all can see, I'm still locking in with all the power-up thing. It's not working so far. But it still depends on which power-up will we get next, right? Another shitty power-up for our collection, just to make sure we won't win this no matter what. That's what they do. They want the master CPU to win, just to prove he's a master CPU, not with that we give a shit. We certainly don't. And do we get another shitty power-up to our collection? Let us see. Yes, we do, but we still win. Nice. So, that's it. Basically, just be focused on the letters, on getting the letters, getting as much power-ups as you can. And from then on, it's just pure luck, honestly, because it depends on which power-up do you get. Yoshi's Minigame. Oh my god, now I'm gonna reveal some secrets. So before I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take a quick break, y'all. And I'm gonna be right back to reveal all the secrets. And I can assure you guys, I have plenty of secrets for this particular minigame. I swear. Hold up. Alright, I'm back. What up, y'all? What up? Alright, and we're back with my little boo and Yoshi's Showdown minigame. And I'm about to reveal all my secrets right here. So, the first thing I will recommend y'all is if you have the advantage, go straight to your apples, obviously, and keep going. I will explain soon exactly where to go, why to go, and everything. But if you don't have the advantage, I will recommend trying to steal that person, your opponent, who has the advantage apples. Right now, if you don't do that, that's perfectly fine. But but still, you should definitely try and get it. So that's actually a great opportunity that we're like that, because I could just go all the way to the beginning. Alright, so now when you're starting this minigame, I want you to go through here, through the grass specifically. Not go all the way around, because that shortcut with the grass will make you go a lot faster, and I will demonstrate it afterwards after we'll finish this. Let me see how far can I get right here. Now we keep going all through here. It's pretty normal, pretty standard, blah blah blah, getting apples, getting shit. Alright, in here I want you to do the same thing. Go through here, it will be shorter. Now, you know what, yeah, let's start it and I'll show you exactly.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so now no one has an advantage, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through here to gain an advantage and go a lot faster from the others than the others, right? So we keep our first place so far, and we're starting jumping on these things. I don't want to jump with no reason because that will slow me down, but when I'm getting closer, I'm using Yoshi's ability, and Wario has passed me, but I passed him back because fuck Wario. Right, and we're going through here like I said before, and we need that apple. Fuck you, Wario. In here you should definitely use the shortcut again, right? That little shortcut, nice little shortcut. And in here what I want you to do is I want you to do that thing. Alright, you don't have to go all the way. You don't have to go all the way. I want you to just turn right. You turn right when you can, and then you actually skip a whole jump when you get here. And that will make you obviously go a lot faster because you just skipped the jump, right? In here, nothing special. Go on the hills, right? Sign in here, just jump, 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 and screw it up because why not, right? Oh, that's it. That's the end. Alright. That's it. And we won, although Wario was super close. That's the way I would recommend doing it. Let me know if it helped you, but I don't think you could beat it. I'm not sure if it's even possible, honestly. Alright, I'm not gonna do all the bosses. I might actually do a separate video about the bosses specifically, like Bowser Crashers and Sumo Sumo and Mega Rockery and Mega Stingbee or Dragon Neo Slayers. Let me know if you actually want that. DK. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's do DK. There are two main things I want to say about DK minigames and how to win it. The first one is it's pretty delayed. Like, it's, if you're doing it right on time, it always tells you like early or late or something. Like something there is just not right about looking at the screen and pressing when the button gets to his spot, to the right spot. Something is just not right in there. So what you should do is actually listen to the rhythm, and you should play only only according to the rhythm. Don't even look. Like, I mean, don't even look. You can, but you should not count. You should not rely on what you're seeing, but about what you're hearing, because it will be a lot better. And the second and most important thing that you have to know about this minigame, that I'm not currently doing, unfortunately, but I would really recommend using the Joy-Cons actually instead of the Pro Controller, because I don't know why, but for some reason the Joy-Cons gets to pick the pace a lot better than the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller can't really get it right. It can't keep up with the rhythm for this solo challenge. You will miss at least one usually if you use the Pro Controller, that you might not miss with the Joy-Cons. Those are the two main things I have to say about this minigame. Of course, if you have the advantage, you don't really have to switch to your Joy-Cons. I personally switch to my Joy-Cons when I don't have the advantage, and when I do, you could just get a perfect with the Pro Controller, because the advantage for DK's minigame is crazy good. You won? Yeah, you... Oh. Yeah, you did! Nice! You won!
Winners!
Oh, it's a CPU RAM. I'm sorry. Alright, and last but not least, I actually like this minigame, but it is super hard. I think it's the hardest showdown minigame out of them all. I would have to say, basically, there's plenty of things you can run from when you play this minigame. You can't actually avoid them, but what I do to avoid them, I basically just throw on other people under the bus, right? I don't think I got a balloon, yeah, little fucker. Now, what do I mean throwing other people under the bus? I'll show you when we'll get to it. Now, the bombs are pretty easy, you just need to push them away from you, you know, it shouldn't be that much of trouble. Alright. Okay, fuzzy. Like, you have to go to one end of the screen. Alright, everyone are doing too damn well. Little fuckers. Don't get hit. Alright, for this one, we have no idea where does it go, so we'll be patient. And oh, come on, those CPUs. Alright, for example, this one, I have no idea how to dodge it, you see? So basically, I'm taking cover. I'm taking cover like from other people usually, because I can't actually avoid it. It's kind of impossible to avoid it. So I'm taking cover, but those master CPUs are pretty impossible to beat in this minigame. I have no idea how did I dodge this, but that was cool. Fuck you all.
Final round.
Alright. Alright. Who is he coming at? Not me. Yeah, get him! Get him, Bowser Jr. What? Oh shit, he's coming at me? No, 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 no. Yes, now come at him. Yeah, come get him! You got this, Bowser Jr. Get him! Oh, come on, you little fucker.
Finish!
We all survived. GG's, everyone. Let's see if we have anything else. No, those are all the bosses. Yeah, I think we're done with the Mario Party Jamboree Minigames tips and tricks. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching my stream. And let me know if the comments, if any of my tips and tricks has helped you and if it made you improve improve your game, or even if it didn't work and you would like to know why didn't it work for you. I would love to investigate into it. So let me know if the comment in the comment if there's anything specific you would like to see, or you want to tell me about this video. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. And have a wonderful weekend, y'all.